Hey, this is Doug here in the workshop again, working on another one of these pulse window style motors with the Bedini SSG circuit, and a couple of differences with this particular one versus the first one that I posted. This one is done with the 8mm bearings and precision grind rod there. Another difference is going to be the actual wire here. I've got two power wires for both the middle window motor portion and on the outer portions there, on the what I call the air core, traditional SSG style cores. So on the first model, ran it up to 24 volts with just a single power wire and the single power wire on the inner windings, and somewhere around between 5,000 and 6,000 RPMs. It threw a ceramic magnet and busted straight through the outer ribs, and ended up busting the casing. So you need to be real careful with this. I did put another file up there with the sleeve that'll go over the actual magnets, and you just want to make sure you glue all those in place if you're going to go to the higher RPMs with this. A better way to do it is if you're good with carbon fiber or fiberglass and want to, there's enough of groove in there to be able to put maybe 1 or 2 layers of either fiberglass or carbon fiber in there, and that would probably be the best way to go. And another way to beef it up is to maybe go to 100% on your infill for your rotor. So that should give you what you need if you want to go run this on maybe an opto circuit, or maybe even if you want to get an SSG circuit there. This is wind, hopefully I'll be getting in one of those Tesla Genix 4 transistors with the 4 MGLs. That way I can run off 4 power wires here, but I'm probably going to have to reduce the power and maybe step it down to 6-volt batteries here, because I didn't print a sleeve here. I may be able to take some packing tape or something and get it to where I need it to run it up to the higher RPMs. I didn't show this on the other video, and I wanted to show the inside of this here, where the actual transistors, if you want to use the space provided in there for the MJLs, that's how I wired it up in there. You can see the indentation in the middle, and that actually allows the wire standoffs on the end to slide right in there perfectly, and that's what gives you, once you screw it all together, that gives you the strength here. On these outer triangles, I didn't do this intentionally, but the triangles don't flushly sit on the outer edges of the ribs. But I left it this way because I find that you can use actually like a duct tape, something that's got a little bit of padding to it, and you can actually put duct tape, cut you some strips and put over that, and you can put over the motor, and that gives you a dampening effect if you've got any vibration in your motor. So that actually works out really well for that. But what I wanted to do with this one, obviously I'm just running, I've got the 2 power wires in parallel here, and I'm running it off of 1 transistor, and I'm just running the inside windings. The outer windings are not attached, as well as the gen coil for coil shorting. I just wanted to show this up and running. I never got a true RPM reading on the other motor that I did, and I want to be able to do that. And I did just put a piece of reflective aluminum tape in there so I can get an RPM reading. So here we go, running on 12 volts, and there's a 12-volt charging battery in the back on the traditional Bedini SSG circuit with 1 MJL transistor. I think I can get this with one hand. It'll take it a while to get up to speed. I'm going to step off to the side just to be safe. Alright, you can hear it getting up to speed there. Originally when I put this motor together, I didn't expect it to get much over maybe 1200 or 1500 RPMs, but it really surprised me that it's able to get up this fast. This motor really strolls. I'm going to wait till it gets up to full RPM and let it ride at full RPM for a little bit before I put the tachometer in front of it. Alright, showing 4,372, still rising. $4,700. I might have to stop it there. My resistors, I can smell them, they're getting really hot. $5,000 RPM, still rising, 5,700. There you go. There you go, way too much. Got to get that rotor straight before you run it up.